Good afternoon. I am getting ready for an appointment this morning. I have a therapist appointment in about an hour. So I figured I would do a quick video while I was getting ready to talk. And while I was getting ready, and I figured I would talk to you people while I was getting ready. So if I'm not 100% paying attention to you, I'm sorry. But today I'm going to talk about finding yourself. Like, finding yourself can be hard for anybody. It can be really hard for anybody that is battling depression, severe depression too, on top of it. If you have no motive in your life or any of that motivation, any of that stuff, you need to find yourself. Find something that makes you happy, whether it's a job, a hobby, something you can do that you can at least make yourself a little happier. Now, you don't have to be super duper happy, but it helps. I am 38 and I still haven't found myself per se, but I'm trying. Like, I don't know at the end what will make me happy, but I gotta try. And trying is something that you gotta try to find, like, what makes you happy. I'm not saying if it's your partner, your job, your children, just to leave everything. But you gotta work on it. For me, I'm 38 years, soon to be 38 years old, and I still really haven't found myself per se. I'm still trying to figure that out. I been figuring that out since I was a teenager. And I don't care what people say, that, you gotta find yourself. You gotta know what you are, who you are, before you reach even college age. No, not at all. That's why I feel like there's a lot of kids, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds like me, running around with college degrees that are completely useless because we were spoon-fed that we have to go to college. We were spoon-fed that we had to find ourselves in our 20s in college. Well, here I am at 38 years old. I couldn't tell you, other than my hobbies, which do make me happy. I don't know what I want to do 100% with my life. Even at this stage of my life, I should have had a career. I've had a lot of jobs and I bounced around, which is okay. You gotta find what makes you happy. And I'm still on that hunt to figure out what makes me happy at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you being happy and finding yourself is all that matters. I don't care if you have a job that pays $100,000 a year, $1 million a year, any of that stuff. Great wife, great husband, great children. If you haven't found what makes you happy, you're not going to be happy. I don't care who you are. And that's why I'm still trying to figure out at 30, soon to be 38, what makes me happy. And at the end of the day, you if you are not happy, I guess, you will suffer a lot. Because of all my bouncing around from different job, dead end job to dead end job, I've always done things for other people, and I never was able to find myself. And with help from my therapist over the last month, I have been able to sort of get going in the right direction of what I want in my life and where I want to be in 3, 4, 5 years. And to accomplish some goals, I have to make some sacrifices. Granted, I don't have to make a lot of sacrifices. Granted, not like what some of you people have to do to make the same sacrifices. Like, I don't have children, I don't have a partner to deal with. I can just concentrate on myself, which is something that I have the luxury of dealing with. Well, good afternoon. I started recording this video about 20 minutes ago, but kept getting fucking interrupted. I have a doctor's appointment in about 40 minutes that I have to get ready for the day. And I figured I would do my makeup as I was talking to you guys, but I keep getting interrupted. And today's video is going to be about finding yourself. Well, finding yourself is something that a lot of people struggle with because of stigma, and they have relationships, they want to make other people happy, they have a job that they supposedly like. They are worried about making other people happy more than themselves. I am soon to be 37 myself, and I couldn't tell you if I found myself, and I probably never will. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, sometimes it just takes longer to find yourself. And I finally just got sick and tired of being in other people's shadows, other people's way of life. And me, I don't like being in having other people control of my happiness, my life, my anything. Like, I'm very much like to be in control of my own destiny for the most part. And because of that, of making everybody else happy, I've lost a lot of my life trying to make other people happy. And that's not fair to me. That's not fair to you if you're in that same boat. Because at the end of the day, you run your life. You control your life. And if you're doing something that makes other people happy and not you, because it's deemed as something you gotta do because you gotta put your big boy pants on, you got a big boy pants or big girl pants on and just buckle up and do it just to pay bills, then it's not life either. That's literally just things to make other people happy. And at the end of the day, you being happy is what matters the most. I don't care if you're gay, straight, trans, whatever you are. At the end of the day, if you go home and you have no clue what you want to do, where you want to be, that means you haven't found yourself. I'm not saying I've found myself. I'm far from it. But at the end of the day, I am working towards finding myself. And slowly, not like, I mean, I sort of know the direction I want to go in my life. But now I am finally saying, screw it. And I'm trying to achieve it. And at least in small steps. For me, it was harder because of my age. And at 37, I soon to be 38, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go find myself. And, oh, here I am, seeing a therapist now because of all the past issues I've had, all the just trying to do everything to make everybody else happy. And I was wearing myself thin, trying to make other people happy. Like, my family still thinks at my age, I'm going to go get married. I'm going to go have a good job. That, my family still has this, certain family members, I guess, still have this notion that I am going to get married, have a good job, have kids. Well, kids are never going to happen in my life. Kids are just something that, the way I grew up, is not something I want to deal with. And it's not that I hate kids, but kids, just, we'll get into that in other videos down the road. But getting back to finding yourself. I know what I want out of life, to a degree. I'm slowly working on it, get them goals I want in my life. And at the end of the day, in 3 years, 4 years, 2 years, I truly think that in the next year or two, I will have found at least something I enjoy doing, at least enough to make me happy enough to where I feel comfortable and can be happy. If not, well, then guess what? I go refine myself again. And to me, finding yourself can be scary, but at the end of the day, like, lots of people want to try things or do things, and they won't do it because they're scared to try. You got nothing to lose to try. Now, I'm not saying go quit your job, abandon your kids, your partner, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. But you have to figure out what makes you happy. And being happy is something I think a lot of people struggle with because of the norms that they were expected and of them by their parents, their spouse, their children. Like I said earlier, a lot of my family still expects me to have kids and a good job, and that time has long gone. I don't. To me, that's nothing that's going to happen in my life in the next few years. But you've got to be happy, and bridges will be burnt to make yourself to find your bridges will have to be burnt to find yourself. I feel like I've burnt some bridges recently just to try to get ahead and figure myself out. And at the end of the day, those bridges are repairable. If they matter, they'll be repaired. If not, well, then that's on them, because I'm putting my own happiness before I put anybody else's happiness. So, in the end, there's lots of things to find yourself. I would suggest, if you can afford it, a therapist. Talk to somebody that deals with this stuff, like what are they called, a life coach type of situation. I've been seeing my therapist for a couple months now, and while he can deal with certain things, he's kind of lit the fire under me to be this, All right, as I was saying before my stupid phone died, there's nothing wrong with seeking out help to at least get you going in the right steps. I know I did, and he kind of lit the fire under me, as any good therapist should, I guess you could say. But you need to, you don't go into therapy or counselor with closed arms, because you do need that therapist to help you. And at the end of the day, you get the help you find yourself. You don't know where that could lead you to. In the journey of the last couple of years of my life, I've went from a factory worker most of my life to working in a nail salon, and now I'm working retail. It's right now the retail is just something to pay the bills, I guess you could say. What little bills I have are normal bills, and the summer is going to be me just kind of enjoying myself, trying to go and truly find myself, I guess you could say. I'm going to go enjoy my hobbies. I'm going to go enjoy my interest again. I'm going to go and I'm going to shoot more videos for YouTube as I progress. But at the end of the day, not at the end of the day, but I'm hoping by August, September, I will have a better idea, more of a straight, narrow path of what I want to do, where I want to be in a year from now, 6 months from now. And that's all I can say about this. Now I'm going to go finish up my makeup, get ready to go to my appointment. I plan on shooting a couple more videos today and tomorrow after my appointment, and I will keep you guys notified when they will be out. So have a good afternoon or good morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I will talk to you later. Bye.